Okay, if you want to become spiritually enlightened, I'm going to give you one teacher. Okay, you want Dr. David R. Hawkins. You can order his books on, various different places. His website is Veritas Pub, and the book that you must have is Transcending the Levels of Consciousness. If you want his other books, they're very good and they'll be helpful. But if you only want to buy one book, buy Transcending the Levels of Consciousness. You will either need to muscle test yourself. So he's got an appendix in the book that tells you how to do it. And on YouTube, there are various people that will show you how to do it. But that's one book, one teacher. And if you have that one book and that one teacher, you could do it. You could become spiritually enlightened. That's the quick and dirty of it all. I know there's all kinds of other stuff out there. And the human mind is such that you want to go and get all kinds of stuff. If you get involved in a new subject, you want to get all kinds of resources. I'm telling you, you don't need it. You don't need it. And it might actually retard your progress because you're going to get so confused. You might even get pissed off and decide to throw all the books in the garbage can and not pursue your spiritual enlightenment. I don't want you to do that. I want you to pursue your spiritual enlightenment. Get Dr. Hawkins' book, Transcending the Levels of Consciousness. Read it. And when you feel like going and getting other books, if it's Dr. Hawkins, buy them. If it's somebody else, don't buy them. Because it's going to confuse you. And all kinds of this religious stuff, the books translated from other languages, don't buy it. Dr. Hawkins was an American and he spoke English very well. He writes very easy to read, very clear. This other stuff, I know because I've been through it. It's opaque. It's so hard to figure it out. It's confusing and you don't need it all. It's curiosity. A book on Zen koans. I've got a bunch of books on Zen koans. I don't open them. They sit on the shelf. You don't need them. If you want to get enlightened, you don't want all that crap. It's going to weigh you down. Do you need to go and see a spiritual teacher? No, don't go. It's a waste of your money. It's a waste of your time. And more than likely, they're out to get your money and they're not going to learn what you need. They're going to tell you, you got to keep coming back and keep paying me and keep paying me and keep paying me. They're going to make you dependent on them. If you get Dr. Hawkins' book, Transcending the Levels of Consciousness, you don't need any external teacher. You follow his book. If you want some more, get some more of Dr. Hawkins' books. The only other one I would give you is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you are dealing with high anxiety, because he'll talk about the pain body. But all he's going to tell you is you got to have presence. And the presence to deal with the pain body is meditation, breathing, just being here now. And the whole book is about that. And if you got this issue, maybe it's a comfort to have the book. But what I found is I thought it was really great. And then, later on, I got it again when I wasn't feeling so good. And I mean, he nails it on the head what it is. It is what he says, but it doesn't get you too much help. I'm sorry to say. Great description of what the problem is, the history of what the problem is. But as far as solving the problem, he doesn't solve the problem. So is he a good teacher of enlightenment? No, he's not. Is he enlightened? I think he's got a lot of inner peace. And if he's in your local area and you can sit with him, it's probably very helpful to sit with him. But I don't think he can help you in words. So when you're not around him, I don't think it's going to be helpful. Whereas if you've got Dr. Hawkins' book, you can refer to Dr. Hawkins' book. Everything is in there. So there you go. I'm Quicksilver, your messenger, and that's your update for how to become spiritual enlightenment quick and fast and without a lot of bullshit and without spending a lot of money and being trapped by a bunch of greedy bastards that are lying to you and saying they're enlightened when they're vultures and wolves. They're trying to these people are horrible. They prey on the people that are trying to get ahead spiritually. And Jesus warned people, you have to be that the wolves are out there. Wolves in sheep's clothing and false prophets. They're everywhere. Dr. Hawkins is not a false prophet, and there are trolls on the internet that say that he's a quack. Don't listen to them. He's really good, super good. Okay.